So what happens when you're heavily bullied as a child? And how does that impact your life as an adult? When I was in elementary school, I was heavily rejected and heavily bullied. I spent most of 4th and 5th grade all by myself without any friends. I felt anxious, depressed, ugly, and not good enough. And I was really desperate because I did not understand what I had done to become the girl that everyone made fun of at school. Was I too fat? Was I too ugly? Was I just too different? I hated those years. The idea of recess gave me so much anxiety because I knew that it would mean that I would spend 20 minutes outside trying to hide from everyone so I wouldn't be made fun of. And if I played with younger kids, which I did for a while, I would be laughed at and called a baby. So what happens when you're heavily bullied as a child? And how does that impact your life as an adult? Well, in my case, it has led me to suffer from extreme fear of rejection. And for years, that has meant that any situation where I felt slightly criticized or slightly rejected led me to a really intense emotional response. And I've been overly sensitive to all social cues, always on my guard and worried that I would be rejected or made fun of. And that has also led to physical consequences and physical symptoms. I have suffered from dizziness, heart palpitation, bad stomach, and nausea, all because of my anxiety and my fear of being rejected. And it has taken me years to learn that I don't have to be liked by everyone. And that if someone doesn't like me, it will not have a ripple effect that I'll be rejected by everyone, and that everyone will start hating me. It has also taken me years to learn that I don't have to be a people pleaser just to protect myself from rejection. And let's also be honest, when you are ambitious like I am, it's really hard to please everyone all the time and also advance your career. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying that to advance your career you have to be rude. To the contrary, I firmly believe that one can advance their career by being kind. But as you move forward, you will have opinions and you will make decisions that won't please everyone. And therefore, having an extreme fear of rejection becomes really hard as you move forward in your career. And at one point or another, someone will end up not liking you. So therefore, I have had to learn how to deal with my extreme fear of rejection. And this is an ongoing struggle for me that I'm working on every day. But if, like me, you struggle with a fear of rejection or you're a people pleaser, here are some of the tips I'm using to really help myself learn that it's okay if some people don't like me. First, I have now learned to walk away. As much as other people might not like me, I have decided that I'm allowed to do the same. If someone is negative or gives me negative energy, I am allowed to walk away, and I don't have to feel bad about it. The second thing is that I remind myself daily, and I really mean daily, that I am not for everyone, and that I will never be liked by everyone. And that's okay. The third thing I do is that I remind myself that by pleasing everyone, I forget who I am. To please everyone, I need to alter my opinion. I need to change my personality. I need to mold myself to others and their expectations. And by doing so, it means that I leave myself behind and I stop being who I am. The fourth thing I've done is that I found my people. I have surrounded myself with people who appreciate me for who I am. The fifth thing I've done, and it's a hard one actually, at least it has been for me, I have had to learn that it's okay if people don't like me at work, or that it's also okay if people don't like my content here on social media. The sixth and final thing I wanted to share with you today is that I've also learned to rely less on external validation. For plus 20 years, my entire validation system was based on what other people thought of me. I needed people to like me to think that I was good enough. I have had to learn that my self-worth cannot solely be based on other people liking me, nor can I seek for constant reassurance that I'm good enough. And that has been really hard, and it's something I still work on every day. So overall, letting go of an extreme fear of rejection is extremely hard. And it's something that I need to continuously work on every day. But I have learned that by relying on myself to build my own self-worth, I am a lot less emotionally exhausted. I am more true to myself, and I am a much happier person because I am in control of how I feel.